YouTube thing, but it has always been on my bucket list, but I never actually went through with it. So I got a burst of motivation, and I decided to just go through it. And thank God, because I'm really really excited. I'm really really excited to be this community, because I absolutely love reading books, and I just want to build a nice little book community, and all of us can come together and form a bond. So yeah, this is my YouTube channel where I post all things book reviews, book recommendations, and even how teach you how to write a story and how to outline a story, or my favorite genre anyways is romance and history, and I love crimes. So I'm gonna giving you guys all the guides and all the deets. But for today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys my own personal TBR. I'm gonna be sharing my TBR so you guys can know my taste on a personal note, and also to give you book recommendations. And I just been seeing these books, and I've been meaning to read it because it's just so intriguing. So I hope it could intrigue you too, because I did form my TBR list by what other people other reviews and from other people's other TBRs. It's kind of so everybody's connected and just combine everything based on your taste in it. So buckle up and hope you enjoy the ride. Hey guys, so the first one I have is Desert Hurt by H.D. Corbin. So it's basically about this girl, she escaped from her home, and then she left herself to her sister. She had to survive on stolen shoes, and then her love interest basically lured her into her boat and tried to hurt her, but they were shipwrecked, so it didn't work out. Yeah, so it's a book that I've seen on Goodreads. It has a lot of good reviews, so I think it has does it have 5? I think it has 4 or so 4.5. So it is a very good book. I've been seeing so many reviews, and it's definitely it's the first thing on my TBR. So yeah. And this is not really a TBR because it's a series, okay? Well, it's a TBR, but I'm in the last series. So the best decision I made is during this series, because oh my god, this series is I don't even want to talk. I feel I shouldn't even give you guys any spoilers whatsoever, but I'm just gonna give you the insight. So it's basically there's 4 series. It's Twisted Love, then Twisted Games, then Twisted Hate, and then Twisted Lies. So that's the 4 series, and I'm done with a lot of games in Hate, Summer Lies, and everybody book talk I'm on book talk, so everybody in book talk literally says the love is not good. You know how in a series sometimes the first isn't good, so you might be unmotivated, because honestly I was very unmotivated to continue along. But definitely I would say Games and Hate was one of my favorite so far is Games. Even I've started reading Lies, but Games already, it has a special place in my heart, and it's my favorite. It's literally my favorite. Nobody can say anything about that. Games is an icon. It's just one of those, you always remember it. So love is basically, the love interest is between Ava and what's her, Alex. So this one is a grumpy sunshine. It's not really an enemies to lovers. It's a brother's best friend trope though. So it's basically about so he's her bodyguard because her brother went to uni, so she had to go she appointed his best friend to stay with him, with his sister, and then so they got together, and then so she had swimming problems. I literally taught her how to swim and everything, so I'm not even gonna spoil it for her because the ending got me in shook, and because the only reason why I even started this series was because Book Talk blew it up. It probably blew it up more. I mean, it's kind of worth the hype, but Book Talk blew the Twisted series. If Twisted Love was a single book and didn't have a series, I'd be okay, they kind of would have it, but because the fact is a series, that's why I don't think I choose. Anyways, moving on. So the next one is, and then the next one was Games, and this is basically a bodyguard Grumpy Sunshine, Ada, and it wasn't one that trope. So she's it's a kingdom kind of thing. So she's the princess of Eldora. So then, yeah, so like it's this crown prince, her brother abdicated because he wanted to marry like the person that was not a noble. So in Eldora, like it's very similar to Britain's like constitution. Like it's not very advised. Like although it has happened because of Prince what's it called, Williams and Diana, but like it's very but actually that's why they said it was similar, because they actually referenced it in the book that it's similar to the British constitution. But in Eldora, it is a law that you can't marry a noble blood. So I think that's the difference anyway. So he basically can't marry his love of his life, so he had to give up his throne. So it was like a love of country kind of thing. So he chose love, and then he married his, he got engaged to her, and then she became the crown princess. So she was now the heir of the throne, and then the love interest is it's not Rise. When I heard it first and they didn't spell it, it was actually like Rice, but it's actually Rhys. And then the other girl is Bridget. So it's basically between Bridget and Rise, and he's a bodyguard, and he's supposed to like protect her, and it's one of those end up like. I'm very sure it was a fake dating. I'm in lies. My head. It was fake dating. Sorry, it was fake dating. I'm very sure it was fake dating. It wasn't a fake dating. I'm pretty sure it was fake dating. Guys, I might have to but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was fake dating. I don't really like fake dating. Okay, let's go on. Hits! I'll tell you guys why I don't really like that fake dating when I get to the last part of this video. Anyways, for Twisted Hits was actually good. It was a enemies to lovers. It was a full-on enemies to lovers trope. Like there was it was smart. All these books have smart anyways. So it was a full-on enemies to lovers book, and yeah, so it was smart. And then it was what was the trope again? It was enemies to lovers, and then it was best friend's brother. Because so the thing is, so this series is about 4 friends, Ava, Jules, Bridget, and Stella. So they're 4 friends. So basically, Ava, let me give you guys the gist. Ava and what's it called? Her other girl's name, Jules, are like BFFs. They're like the 4 friend group. They're part of a foursome. I think they're like the closest of the foursome, but they're like the 2 closest. So Josh, so the 2 love interests in Twisted Hay is Josh and Jules, like the 2 J's. So Jules is Josh's brother. So it's basically, so Josh is Alex's best friend. So like Ava got engaged, like the love interest got engaged to Alex, which is Josh's best friend, which is her brother. While Jules, her best friend, got everything together, like Josh, her brother. So it's like a best friend's brother, boyfriend's best friend, like in a series. Like it's like a continuation. The series is like a continuation. It's a story. So I wouldn't advise you read Hit first or you read Games, but it's still gonna make a story. It's gonna be a normal story, but it's you wouldn't really understand if you don't read because I like to feel everybody's character. So I like to start. I would advise. This is advisory to start from the vet. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word, but it's very. Let me see how long I've got. Okay, I just did 4 minutes. I literally thought I was ranting, and I've done 20 minutes or something. But it's cool. Anyways, so yeah. And then the last one that I'm on, I haven't finished it, guys. So I'm on Lies, and it's about Stella, this fashion. Jules, actually. So Ava is, sorry, I forgot to give the character descriptions. Ava is a full-on what's it called? She's very sweet, caring person, and she likes to see the best. Like Alex literally fucked up in her different times, and she still came back to him, and she was still giving him second chances, and it's just it was pretty crazy. But yeah, she's the sweet people pleaser kind of girl, yeah. And then something also happened at the end, but I can't really spoil everything because then what's the point of reading it? So this is not a description video, it's a even if you could like good reviews, they'll give recommendations, but they won't tell you every single thing how it like. That's nonsense. I don't. Okay. So yeah, so Jules is very. She actually, I think she learned karate because she gave 2 people in a row. She gave one a black eye, or she injured one, and then she gave another one. She broke another one's nose. So she's very fighter. She's a very party girl. She's the club girl. She's also a hoe, but like there's a huge character development in this. So don't worry. So then for Bridget, I literally full on skipped Bridget. Sorry, for love is Ava and this thing. So for love, it is Ava and Alex. That's the one I just finished talking about. Alex is very like, he's a CEO of a company, and he literally doesn't have any emotions. Yeah, I don't want to give you too much into it. So then the next one, which is game, which I omitted, which is about the Eldora one, is about Bridget and Rise. So Bridget is, she has a grandfather. She's the one. The character was she's very like chill and normal, but she's very reserved. And then the funny thing about it is that is the least I can remember, but it was the most very much close to my heart. Maybe I have it, maybe like things that I really love. I find it hard to use but her character was kind of resonated with me. She was like an ambivert, and then that's basically it. So yeah, and then Rise is like the bodyguard that didn't want her to like go dating another. She really didn't. Okay, yeah, I got it. So she really wants to like explore, but then she has this other side of her that's like, because like when she wanted to date, she was like, no, I won't want to do this. But at the same time, that's why she got drunk, and she just had to like, when you have this side of your hair that's really go drink, go club, and then she's such an introvert, but then she's also and she was the one that advised Alex that she was the one, like, you guys haven't read it, but anyway, she was the one that she's very bold. Bridget for both. That's it. She's very, very bold. She was the one that literally told Alex that admitted Alex that she should come and cut some bullshit, and then like she knows he loves her. So she loves her friend, the friend group. She loves her friend Ava. So obviously the guy came back to his senses. He cut the bullshit out and he went to go back to Ava, his girl, and treat her. Yeah, after all that. So Bridget literally knew what she wanted. So that's why it was like when I finished the games, I was like, her love story is gonna be kind of boring. So yeah. And then Lies, it's a I've told you the one for love. Then for games, what's the tropes? It's bodyguard, it's age gap, it's enemies to lovers, it's grumpy sunshine. It's more grumpy sunshine than enemies to lovers, and I feel like it's one bed also. I'm pretty sure there was a one bed situation going on. But anyways, for hate, it was enemies to lovers. There was one bed, and it's enemies to lovers, one bed, best friend's brother, and yeah. So yeah, and then for Lies, I just started it, so yeah. Anyways, let's go to the next one. So it's Twisted Love.